Converting between improper fractions and mixed numbers. This video assumes an understanding of the connection between improper fractions and mixed numbers. If you'd like to review this, check out our video on this topic using the link in the description. Before we start looking at how to convert between improper fractions and mixed numbers, let's quickly review what each is. An improper fraction is a fraction with a numerator larger than its denominator. For example, 3/2. Improper fractions are greater than 1. A mixed number is a mix of a whole number and a fraction. For example, 1½ Mixed numbers are also greater than 1. You can see here that 3/2 and 1½ are equivalent. Let's look at how we can convert between the two. We'll start by converting a mixed number, 2¼ into an improper fraction. First, we write down the denominator of the improper fraction. Because our mixed number is in quarters, our improper fraction will also be expressed in quarters. Then, we multiply the whole part of the mixed number by the denominator. In this example, that's 2 multiplied by 4, which is 8. Then we add the numerator, which is 1, to this number. 8 plus 1 is 9. This is the numerator of our improper fraction. 2¼ as an improper fraction is 9/4. It's important to understand why we follow these steps, so let's go back and take a closer look. Here is the mixed number we started with. Why did we multiply the whole part of the mixed number by the denominator? Because if we're working with quarters and we've got one whole, how many quarters do we have altogether? That's right, 4. So if we've got 2 whole, how many quarters would we have? 8, because 2 lots of 4 is 8. In the next step, we added the numerator to this number. Why? Well, so far we have 8/4. Now 8/4 is simply 2 whole, but the mixed number shows us that as well as the 2 whole, there is another quarter. So we add the 1/4 to our 8/4, and this gives us our total of 9/4. Now let's look at going back the other way, converting an improper fraction to a mixed number. To help you understand the process, we'll use the improper fraction 9/4. First, we must work out how many times the denominator fits into the numerator. That is, how many times does 4 fit into 9? We can see that 4 fits into 9 once, twice. It fits in 2 times. This becomes the whole of our mixed number. Since the improper fraction is in quarters, our mixed number will also be in quarters. All that's left is working out the numerator of our mixed number. When we worked out how many 4s fit into 9, it didn't fit evenly. There was 1 left over. This 1 becomes our numerator. 9/4 as a mixed number is 2¼ Again, it's important to understand why, so let's go back and take a closer look. Here is the improper fraction we started with. Why do we work out how many times the denominator goes into the numerator? Well, since we're working with quarters, we know that every time we have 4 of them, we have 1 whole. So, by working out that there are 2 lots of 4 in 9, we know that our number must have 2 whole. Then we get our numerator from the number left over, because while there weren't enough quarters left to make a new whole, it's important that we don't forget that this single quarter is also a part of our number.